All right, sis, an unexpected visitor at Nawili Wili Harbor on the Garden Isle caused quite a stir.
Okay, brother, you and I, we both get family on Kauai. Is there anybody we got to call? Huh? We got to call to handle this.
She's getting triggered over here. No,
Sorry, you just said chief of, we said chief of war, yeah? Sorry, that's why I got nuts. Sorry.
Wow,
Excuse me.
Here's who I know you shouldn't call. You shouldn't call my family because they are just like me. We're scared of toads, cockroaches, spiders, and I'm pretty sure we would all freak out if we saw this guy. A mongoose, sis. Look at that.
wait, what? Wait, Kauai doesn't have an established mongoose population, right? No. So what's the scoops?
Well, after receiving reports of a possible mongoose kind of just going hither and thither, 12 traps were deployed, baited with fresh coconuts, and boom, members of the Kauai Invasive Species Committee captured the juvenile female mongoose at Nawili Wili Small Boat Harbor. And this was actually last Friday.
Wow. You know, brother, as we mentioned, Kauai does not have that established mongoose population, right?
Yeah, so that's why as soon as they hear like a rumor of something, they jump into action because
I love that.
Once it gets established, it's like the ko'kis on Hawaii Island, boom, or the coconut rhinoceros beetles on this island.
They are very maka'ala about that, especially on Kauai. And I think they can hitch rides on pretty much anything, right?
Yeah, they do, especially from the infested areas, of course. We have populations on Oahu, Molokai, and Hawaii Island, and sometimes they jump in the shipping containers, sis.
Oh, speaking of which, take a look at these shipping containers right off of Long Beach Port in California.
Whoa, what's the scoops with that, sis?
Okay, so investigators are working to determine what led to the tumbling of these stacks of cargo. Look like Legos, yeah?
Yeah.
Or Lincoln Logs or something.
Yeah,
dominoes of these stacks of cargo containers that fell off a barge and straight into the water.
I'll tumble for you. Definitely, oh my gosh, that is so crazy. So the first thing when I saw this video, I was thinking to myself, what happens to our shipping supply? Like, our toilet paper.
Wet.
Our rice.
Wet.
Is this
I'm sorry, that's not funny. Fortunately, no one was injured, and that's why I get to joke a little bit about it. But the containers did fall on some smaller boats nearby, so.
We're going to get emails later on. These two guys joking about this kind of stuff. And of course, we love to hear from you. Just make that comment. By the way, we did reach out to the Hawaii Department of Transportation, and they say it's not expected to affect any of our supplies or cause any disruptions to Hawaii cargo.
We need our canned tuna.
Yeah.
That canned tuna gotta come. You know what I mean?
But I don't know if somebody's going to get fired for this because they're supposed to strap them down and all of that stuff.
But I just feel really bad.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think I've watched that video maybe about 15, 16 times. Just whoa, I watch it slow motion. Whoa, that's huge.
It's scary.
Yes.
I have my family, my grandpa used to run Matson back in the day. So I have a lot of family members at work, like stevedore and stuff like that. So just to see that is actually pretty scary.
It is.
Now, in an unrelated story, since we're talking about people getting fired, a woman got fired from her new job before she even started. And it has sparked a fierce online debate. So I wanted to get your thoughts on this, sis.
Okay, brother, what's the scoops?
Well, Alice, that's the wahine's name, she shared her disappointment on Reddit, and she claimed that she was let go from her workplace ahead of her first day because she failed to show up to work, which was on September 2nd.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry. That seems so clear-cut. The company had every right to let her go, right?
You would think so, but here's the problem, sis. Her offer email, you get the offer, the letter or the email from the company, actually listed the starting date as September 22nd.
Oh, somebody made one typo.
Yeah,
right?
so she was at home kicking back, thinking to herself, okay, I get 20 days for, just chill.
Right.
And then the company sent her an email, said, we regret to inform you that,
you didn't show up to work.
Your history. You know what I mean?
Your history before you even started.
Yeah, the company official admits that the email was wrong. However, it claims that the offer letter that she signed stated that she was to begin work on the 2nd of September. So I just got to ask you, who's at fault, sis? Is it the company or is it the wahine?
I would think, honestly, like if the company really wanted a worker because right now companies they're dying for get workers in. I mean, the fact that she was willing to actually come to work, I really think that they should negotiate and talk it out. Yes, she may have signed something that said September 2nd, but if a company email comes to me after I signed that and it's telling me September 22nd, I'm going to take the latest communication as truth because it's coming from the company. So I would say the company's at fault.
Yeah.
And they really need to figure out a way to work this out. But she went to Reddit. And now everybody believes it. And now this company is going to get slammed.
They definitely being put on blast right now. And of course,
sure.
We want to hear from you. What's the scoops? What do you think about all of this stuff? Is Alice or the company wrong? And then what do you think about the containers? That was kind of scary. And then the mongoose, the manakuke.
Ooh.
That's the hu'olelo Hawaii for mongoose, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, manakuke, cute, yeah.
Well, not the mongoose, but anyway, let us know by sending an email at islandlifelive@kitv.com. Of course, you can always post a comment directly to this video at our YouTube page. Just search out KITV.